Sherman Tate is a man of firsts, although that was never something he consciously set out to be. He has been instrumental in paving the way for diversity in both business and the government in Arkansas. He is the first to tell you his success can be traced back to the values taught to him by two loving parents as he grew up in Marvell, Arkansas.
It was an interesting childhood. We were small farmers. My mom was the one who promoted and insisted on good grades, good citizenship, education. And Dad was the one who taught me my work ethic. And those are the things that I, without question, helped shape me into being the man that I ultimately became.
It was this grounding in the bedrock morals of rural Arkansas that led Sherman to pursue his dreams and attend Philander Smith College in Little Rock in the fall of 1963.
When I was in undergraduate school, as an example, I had a scholarship. In my freshman year, I was playing basketball for Philander Smith College. And the coach and I had a little disagreement, and he told me to shut up. He said, if you say another word, I'll take your scholarship. So I said a few other things, and he took my scholarship. Well, I couldn't call home and say to my dad and mom, send me, $3,000 or $4,000 a semester, because they didn't have it. I knew they didn't. So I walked down to Sam Peck Hotel from the campus, and I went to work that day. Bottom line, I made more than enough to make up the difference in what I didn't have for my tuition, and had money left over in my pocket. Never mentioned it to my mom and dad, and never lost my grade point average and kept my academic scholarship.
When he graduated from Philander Smith, Tate went to work for the consulting firm General Behavioral Systems, working with the city of Little Rock.
I had no plans of going back to Marvell and climbing on that John Deere and being a farmer. That didn't appeal to me. I wanted and knew there was something better. I'm sitting at my desk one day, and Mr. Marcus Halbrook, who was the first and long-term director of the Bureau of Legislative Research, he called me at my office at Office of Personnel Management. And he said, Sherman, he said, you need to come up and talk to me. I got a job opening and I want to visit with you. Long story short, he made me an offer that was attractive. I went to work for the Bureau of Legislative Research. And that was a first for any person of color. They, at that time, did not and had not had anyone.
In 1980, after 10 years in government, Sherman was hired by Arkla Gas as a personnel director for the Arkansas division. After only 2 years with the company, he was promoted to vice president. At Arkla and elsewhere, Tate was never one to sit in an office and issue directives. Sherman was known to put on the company uniform instead of a suit and tie and work alongside company employees, learning directly from them and listening to what they needed to make the company succeed.
Never hesitate to get out of your posh office and get out there and talk to and listen to the men and women who work in the trenches, because those are the folk who will make you look good or make you look bad. Once people find out you care, you have their attention, you can have a meaningful dialogue, and that's what we did.
After his time with Arkla, Sherman worked for Alltel Communications, managing the wireless operations in Arkansas and subsequently assuming responsibility for Alltel's local telephone operation. In 2011, Sherman formed his own management consulting firm, Domino Effect Consulting.
I decided, well, look, I've had my glory days. Why don't I go do something that I want to do? Go form my own company. It was a dramatic change, because when you're working for yourself and the phone rings, you got to answer. And if you got a potential client or an existing client and you're looking at a deadline, you got to meet it. And so I just buckled down and did what I had to do in order to make all of that work. But it was an eye-opener for sure.
In addition to his business and governmental work, Sherman has served on numerous boards and commissions, including the Arkansas State Police Commission, the Arkansas Real Estate Commission, the Little Rock Regional Chamber of Commerce, the Philander Smith College Board of Trustees, and the Dean's Executive Advisory Board for the Sam M. Walton College of Business at the University of Arkansas, among many others. As a member of the Pulaski County Facilities Board, he helped oversee the construction of the Verizon Arena in North Little Rock. Throughout his distinguished career, Sherman has been recognized with numerous awards and accolades. He was even selected by President Clinton to be part of the Americans for Change Presidential Task Force. He also had the gymnasium at Philander Smith College in Little Rock named in his honor, and he was awarded an honorary Doctor of Human Letters from Philander Smith in 2004. Though through it all, it was the character that his parents and Arkansas instilled in him that shaped him into the man he is today.
I never thought I was too good to do a certain job. You know, I might not like what I was asked to do, but my boss would never know that because they hired me, and my dad taught me one thing. When somebody hires you to do a job, you do that job, and your responsibility is to be where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be, and do the best that you very well can for that job, regardless of what the man's paying you. You accepted the job, do it. And that's been my attitude, and that's what I teach. It's all about work ethic and attitude.